Hey, it's Patrick from GNP Cycles. And if you're going to Daytona Beach for Bike Week or for Biketoberfest, these are my recommendations on what you need to do when you're down there. Number one, ride your motorcycle. If you're going down to Daytona Beach Bike Week in spring, more than likely you're coming from an area that is still pretty cold. So I know when I go down to Daytona, I want to ride. Haven't ridden all winter, it's time to get on there. Now, people say, it's Florida, it's Daytona, there's nowhere to go, there's no canyons to carve. And granted, it's not a canyon carving place, but there is still plenty to see and do on a motorcycle. I recommend the Loop. If you ask a local down there, they'll send you in that direction. It's very scenic. It's curvy, kind of unlike Florida roads in a lot of ways. It's definitely a cool ride you want to take. The other thing is A1A. Go north, go south on A1A. It's just a laid back cruise. There's plenty of little shops to see, plenty of places to eat, good riding. Number two, chopper shows. I feel like Daytona gets overlooked in custom bike building and choppers in general. Everybody probably always thinks of Sturgis as far as chopper shows when it comes to bike events. And I can tell you Daytona has some of my favorites. Daytona has a great grassroots chopper scene, and that chopper scene is kind of led by Tropical Tattoo and Willie's Chopper Time show right there in the middle of Daytona. But you can go all over and see these chopper shows all over Daytona. Just keep your eyes peeled, ask somebody. I guarantee you'll find a cool chopper show in Daytona. Number three is races. Daytona was built on racing. Now, there's a handful of races you can go to there. You can go to road races, you can go to supercross races, but my personal favorite, by far and away, is flat track racing. Check the AFT schedule, American Flat Track Racing, and that race is probably either gonna be at the Speedway or at the Volusia County Fairgrounds. Either way, it's gonna be a great race. Flat track racing in Daytona is a must-do. Number four, the beach. If you're gonna go to Daytona, you're, like I said before, probably from a cold weather state, probably don't get to the beach that often, make sure you go to Daytona Beach, quite literally. Daytona beaches are notoriously undercrowded. You're probably gonna find a spot that's very secluded or not packed in with a bunch of people. It's a very relaxing, very good time. The other cool thing about Daytona Beach is you can actually ride your bike on the beach. A little bit of a pro tip here, kind of stay in the middle or look where the tracks are. If you go too low down by the water or too high up away from the water, you're gonna sink. You're gonna get in soft sand, so stay in that packed part right down the middle. Number five, Main Street. Come on, we got a party. Take at least one night, get yourself a taxi cab, an Uber, a Lyft, some sort of ride share, go down to Daytona, go up and down that Main Street, tie one on for me, you won't regret it. Number six, a little bit gratuitous on our part, but it's definitely worth the trip to one of the GNP locations. And you say, hey, I thought there was a GNP location. Well, lucky for you, there's two during rally. Of course, we have our Destination Daytona store at Ormond Beach. It's there all year long, very huge. Tons and tons of stuff in that store. Even non-rally time, that's a place to go. During the rally, that lot is packed with vendors and they have installations available on site over there at Destination Daytona in Ormond Beach. You definitely want to swing by there. For those of you that know what it's like getting in there, it can get busy, so go early. Or if you just completely can't make it over there, our event rig is normally set up at the Speedway during rally and normally in tow with a couple of other trucks with us, meaning there is a ton of selection over there too, and installations on site over there as well. So if you get hung up over by the track on that side of town, you don't wanna make the trip out to Ormond, we have a secondary location, which what I like to call Mega Rig, to service all your wants and desires for your motorcycle. As always, have any questions, feel free to drop us a comment. Go ride those motorcycles.